Howdy, everyone. Welcome to Jenkins Family Farms, episode 3 of our dairy series here on Westby, Wisconsin. Alrighty, so today we are going to continue our chaff harvest of our oats over here in this field. We're going to wrap up our plowing here, hopefully towards the tail end of this episode, and we are also going to break out our combine and get the rest of the oats harvested. We'll probably sell them straight away just so we can get a little profit, as we only have $190,000 in the bank right now. So go ahead and jump in our New Holland here, get it all fired up and hooked back up to our new trailer here, or not our new trailer, but new to us, I guess you could say, since we fixed the top on it last episode. Alrighty, we got that all hooked up. Go ahead and run it back over here, get it all fired up, continue knocking this field out. I don't think I'm going to use any GPS right now. Go ahead and turn that off. Go ahead and hop in cab here. Turn that on. And our harvester here. Lower our header there. Start chewing through this material here. Really glad we leased this piece of equipment here. Definitely works a lot better than that old school New Holland we had that we had to get rid of last episode, unfortunately. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get things done on the farm. Go ahead and hop out cab here for a moment just to see how we're doing here. Come on, there we go. Header did not want to go down there for a minute. Alrighty, should be good here. And my goodness, I thought we were done this field here. Did not realize that we missed this little strip up here. So we'll go ahead and knock this out while we're here. And we're gonna hit that little field behind us here in just a second. I'll show you once we get this knocked out here. Like I said, I just want to get one more or two more trailer fulls in our stave silos there, and then we will probably take the rest of the oats and harvest them and sell them immediately, like I said, just so that we can have the extra cash around the farm. And this is the field I was talking about here. We'll go ahead and knock this little field out as well while we're here. Get it opened up. We'll do a quick little headland pass here. Seem to be dragging a tire there on our trailer. My goodness. What is going on? Pulling it all right. I guess it helps the fact that we have 600 horsepower on this New Holland, so it definitely pulls it very easily. Righty. Just about done our headland pass. This field, or this little section of this field, is pretty tiny here. Shouldn't take too long, hopefully. Go ahead and lift our header up there and get spun around. have no idea what is going on with this trailer today. It is all kinds of wonky. There we go. I think it corrected itself there. Maybe it did not. It's still dragging it though. Oh no. We're gonna have to do some repairs on this thing. Look at that wheel. My goodness. That is alright. We're going to run with it for now. We'll come back to you here in just a moment once this field is knocked out. Alrighty, guys. Excuse me. We should only have about one pass left here. We'll go ahead and go in cab here for a little bit. Trailer is still acting up. I have no idea what is going on with that thing today. But we're just running with it because we're only going to lease this forage harvester here. I think the problem is the hitch on this thing is slightly higher than what is intended to use for this trailer. I think it's making it light on that front axle, which is what would explain why it's swinging all over the place like that. But this field is knocked out here, so I think we are going to actually shut this thing down here. Turn our harvester off there as well. So anyways, guys, as I was saying, we're running this thing back over here behind our dairy barn. There's another field of oats there that we're going to go ahead and pull some chaff out of. I'll show you really quickly here on the menu while I'm thinking about it, once the game's done saving here. Alrighty, so we take a look here at our map. So we have field 71, which is where we're going right now, and then we have field 38 here, which I think is the field we're going to try to leave behind here because we want to get as many oats out of there as we can to sell for a profit. Hoping we can get at least one more trailer. We're about 50% on this, so we should be able to get a trailer and a half, I would imagine, out of this next field here. At least that's what we're hoping for. Hoping I can sneak through here a little tight around the grain bin, but we made it. Alrighty, here we are. Go ahead and turn our harvester on and our header there. Drop our header down here. The trailer is still giving us fits back there, but that is alright. Like I said, I think more than likely what the issue is the hitch on this thing is slightly higher than what the old school New Holland is. Struggling a little bit to get up the hill there. Go in cab here, it's a little easier to see here. We'll go ahead and get this trailer filled up and we'll come back to you here in just a moment. Alrighty guys, so we have a full trailer here. We'll try to pull this thing up and out of the way here. I'm gonna have to grab our tractor here and run this back to the farm. I think our issue is we need to reset the trailer, and I think that will fix the wheel issue, I'm hoping. Go ahead and turn this off, leave that there, and we will jump in our tractor. So we don't have too much left of this field to do, so I think we'll just go ahead and harvest this whole field here, turn this all into chaff, store it in our stave silo, and eventually turn it into silage. And then, like I said, we'll leave field 38 for our combine. I'm hoping this tractor will even pull that trailer up to the farm there with the front axle being all wonky like it is. Like I said, I think once we get it unloaded, if we reset it, it should resolve its issue. Pull up this thing and get back up to it. And like I said, I'm really hoping this tractor has enough horsepower to get everything going here. The windows are really tinted on this mod, unfortunately, here, so that's why it looks darker. As you can see, when we turn around here, you can see the little tint strip at the front, the very top. Alrighty, guys, we've managed to get this thing up to the farm here. Had to do a little off-camera action there to get our axle fixed. Had to reset it, like I said, and we managed to get everything fixed, so hopefully it continues to stay straight and not all wonky like it has been. Alrighty, so we got our trigger to unload here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and get this tractor fired up here first. That way we don't have any messes here or any spills. Alrighty, there we go. That is looking good. We'll take a look here at our productions menu. It is filling, as you can see here, and we are also finally converting over some grass silage. So for some reason, when we harvest our oats with our forage harvester there, it's registering as grass and not chaff. I'm guessing it's just the crop type on this map or something, or I'm missing something somewhere along the line there. Alrighty, guys, we are all empty there. We'll take a look here. We have 85 yards, but we'll switch. We have 21 tons. There we go. We are using unit convert, so we have 21 tons of grass in our stave silo there, and we have converted so far 0.2 tons. So that's going to take a little while, but that's all right. Go ahead and turn our other tractor off here. We will run this one back to the field. We're going to be very careful with our turns here. Take some extra wide turns here so that we hopefully don't have an issue with our front axle again here in the future. Also going to have to be very careful with the forage harvester and crazy turns I make with that thing so that I don't cause any issues with this trailer here. Go ahead and run this back over here. Luckily this field's right here by our main farm there. Just kind of pull it up right about here, I think, and we'll back the forage harvester up to it. Again, I'm being very careful with this thing because I don't want to have any issues with that front axle again. Just leave this tractor here for now. Hop in this thing. Oh my goodness. I guess there was a little bit left in the machine. That was funny. Nice, easy turn into the field here. Very carefully. Alrighty. We will turn our harvester on and our header there. There we go. Alrighty. We're back in business here. Alrighty, guys, we're on our last pass of this field here. Ended up with about almost 80% in our trailer here. Not quite 2 full trailers out of this field like I was hoping for. That is alright. Will be good enough for now. Go ahead and turn that noisy thing off. And our harvester as well. We'll hold our header up with this thing over here. So our trailer's working a lot better. Seems as if you don't make ridiculously sharp turns with it, it will not, the front axle will not go all crazy on you. We can go ahead and put our pipe away on this thing while I'm thinking about it. Go ahead, we are going to leave our trailer here. Hop in cab here for a moment, but we're going to run this back to the farm and get it cleaned up. Again, we leased this the last episode. Sorry there, was having a brain fart. We leased this last episode, so we are going to clean this up and park it over here on the farm so the dealership can come and pick it up here in just a little bit. And turn it off so that it's not ridiculously loud while we're standing here cleaning this thing. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to clean this thing up. It got pretty dirty in that second field there. Alrighty, there we go. The header's good. We'll go ahead and get the harvester all cleaned up here. Alrighty, that looks good to me. Like I said, we'll just park this thing over here on the farm. Let the dealership know that we are done with it. Hopefully, we only rented it for about roughly an hour or 2 in game, so we should be good. Should only cost us, I think the lease was like $1,500 an hour or something like that. But anyways, we'll run back over here and jump into our tractor here and get this pulled up so that we can unload it. Alrighty. This thing pulled up here, get it unloaded, and I think we'll go ahead and get this trailer cleaned up here. As you can see, it's a little dirty, so we'll get it cleaned up. I think we'll just leave it out here for the time being, that it's out of the way here. Get the duals put back on our tractor here, and continue our tillage. I missed the trigger there. Let me scoot over a little bit here. Oh, my goodness. Alrighty, guys, there we go. We had some technical difficulties there. Our trailer was hooking up where our PTO was supposed to go for some reason there, so that's why it was not giving us the trigger to unload there, but we are getting unloaded now, so we should be good to go here. Alrighty, guys, we're unloaded there. We'll go ahead and turn our other tractor off here. Like I said, we'll pull this thing around and get it cleaned up, and as you can see here, the dealership came and picked up our forage harvester there that we had leased. That's one less thing that we have to worry about around the farm right now. Pull this thing right here, give it a quick little once over here. Don't really need to clean the tractor off as we're about to do some tillage with it, so it's gonna get dirtier again. Alrighty, that is nice and cleaned off. Go ahead and swing this thing around. Like I said, I think we'll go ahead and leave it over here by this other tractor for the time being. We do have a place for it in the shed, but I think just for now we'll keep it right here out of the way. There we go. Alrighty, so we're gonna run this tractor back over here, get the duals put on it, and get ready to continue our tillage. Alrighty, there we go. Duals are put back on. We are ready to do some tillage. We'll go ahead and run this tractor up here to this field, get it hooked back up to our tillage equipment, and then I think to kind of complete work at the same time and be a little bit more efficient, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hook this tractor up. We'll leave it in the field for just a moment. We're going to jump in our combine, set it up on a course-by-course in our field there, and we will just keep an eye on it, and we will run the grain cart for it when it needs to be unloaded. So like I said, we'll just go ahead and back this guy right on up here. Whoa, a little too far. There we go. Go ahead and leave that there, and we will jump in our combine and our grain cart and get them all set up and going here. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna have to pull our header trailer out of the way here. I have the corn header on the combine right now, and we don't need that header, so we're gonna have to switch them out here. So here's our truck here. Go ahead and get them switched out. Alrighty, that is good and out of the way. Jump in our combine here. Make sure we don't hit it on anything. Oh, little love tap there. There we go. Alright, so we gotta shuffle some headers here. And set this thing here for the time being. Get this header hooked up, because this is the one we need here. There we go. Alrighty guys, so we have our corn header here on our trailer with our truck. I think we'll just go ahead and leave them there since we don't really need either one of those right now and they're out of the way. We have our grain header hooked up to our combine now. Go ahead and get this thing ran up to the field and get our course going here. I'll show you again really quickly. So field 38 is, my goodness, did not mean to do it that quickly. But field 38 is the field that we are going to here. Alrighty guys, here is the field we need to be in. So we'll get everything unfolded here. Turn our combine on. Our header there. Go ahead and go in cab here. Open this field up a little bit here before we get our course play course going here. Telephone pole right there. It's a little too close to the field here. Alrighty, I think that will be good enough there. Go ahead and set him up on a course play course here. I'm going to do 2 headland passes. And that looks good there. We'll go ahead and generate that course and see what it looks like. Whoops, clicked the wrong button there. Alrighty, there we go. That is looking a lot better. Let me zoom in here. For some reason, the icon on that's really big, but I'm liking the way that looks. So we will go ahead and get that going. And while I'm thinking about it, let me go ahead and make sure that our straw swath is deactivated there, because we don't need any of the straw from this field. Alrighty, there we go. He is going. I think it's looking good, and like I said, we'll just keep an eye on him. Go ahead and jump in our grain cart tractor and get it brought up here just to be on the safe side. We're using the old International 1586 here with our red grain cart. This will be our main grain cart tractor for right now. Like I said, we'll just run it up to the field really quickly, stage it up there. Probably going to be a while before that guy fills up, I imagine. Alrighty, we're up here near the field. He's missing a little bit on the edges, but that's okay. Not too much there. So go ahead. I think we'll leave this thing right here. Go ahead and get it opened up. Shut it off, and we will leave this thing here. Run over here, just take a look at him, make sure everything's going good. Seems to be going good. He's moving a little slow, but that's alright. I like those old school gleaners. Go ahead. We are going to jump into our tillage tractor here. My goodness. This game is saving a lot. Well, I guess it's a good thing. At least we won't lose any progress here. Okay, get this little section knocked out here. There we go. I really like this little setup here for our tillage. This tractor handles this plow beautifully. So we'll go ahead and get this knocked out, and we'll come back to you here in just a second. Alrighty guys, so that little section is knocked out. We're going to go ahead and start our headland pass on this larger section here. Let me know, guys, in the comments below. If you're watching this video, please let me know in the comments if you're liking this series, if you're liking the dairy series on Westby, Wisconsin. you want to see more of this, let me know in the comments, or would you rather see me do another map? I do these videos for you guys, so please let us know in the comments below what you're thinking here. Go ahead and get our headlamp pass done in this little section. I think we'll go ahead and jump across this little ditch here, knock out a headlamp pass on this little strip of the field as well. Keeping an eye on our horseplay course here. Our combine's only at 30%. I think we're going to get all of our tillage knocked out here. And then we'll probably call it an episode. I want to get all the tillage done on this episode, so I think we're going to clip a little bit of this out here so that we don't make a 45-minute long video. Like I said, I do want to get all these fields tilled up by the end of this episode today. Also, let me know, guys, if you want to see more videos of just tractor work, or do you like when I clip the videos so that I'm talking? Let me know. Also, please, if you're enjoying what you're seeing here today, smash that like button. It helps us out with the video here. My goodness, getting a little squirrely there around the ditch. Alrighty, our headlamp pass is complete on that field. We'll go ahead and run this thing around the edge of this field here. Should be good to go. Alrighty. We're looking good here today. Also, I found out our Myers silage box that we had. We had an old version of the mod, so that would be the reason why our front axle was acting all wonky on us during our harvest there. So I have an updated version of the mod now, so hopefully we do not run into any issues here in the future episodes. Here we go, wrapping up our headlamp pass here. And like I said, I think we're going to go ahead and get this whole field knocked out here off camera. We'll come back to you here in just a second. Alrighty, guys, just about done this field here. We'll go ahead and knock this last little bit out. We're all done with this field. We only have one more left to go here. Should be just about done our tillage. I think we are going to have, go ahead and check the menu actually while I'm thinking about it. The game's saving again. Here we go. Alrighty, so field 71 and 39 here should probably only need to be cultivated. Yes, so 71 and 39 we will go ahead and cultivate in our next episode here. And our combine is just about full. Run this thing over here, get him started on some tillage, and we will probably have to jump into our grain cart here in just a moment. Go. Combine's at 85%, so we will keep an eye on that. Alrighty, guys, so we are continuing our tillage here. Like I said, we're on our last field. We only have one more little pass, or pass and a half roughly, left on this section. But I am going to go ahead and shut this thing down here, or leave it here rather. We've got to jump in our grain cart as our combine is full now. thinking maybe next episode we may have to switch out our headers on our combine. That header that we are running is slightly larger than probably what it needs to be for that combine. It's only running at about 3 miles an hour, which is not really ideal, not very efficient, so we may switch it out for a honeybee header, something a little bit smaller, probably more efficient for our combine there. Let's see, I'm hoping he's not going to want to unload on the go here around this turn. He is. Alrighty, we're getting it. Since he's moving so slow, it is kind of easy to keep up with him here. My goodness, not the camera angle I wanted. There we go. Oh, we're giving him a little love tap there. There we go. That's much better. Yes, I think we're most definitely going to have to switch out our grain headers. Like I said, it is definitely struggling with that header that is on there. We'll go ahead and leave this here. Not the vehicle I wanted. There we go. Yeah, so he's running at 2 miles an hour right now, which is extremely inefficient. So like I said, I think in our next episode we may look into swapping out our headers for a honeybee header, something a little bit more efficient, hopefully, so we can at least, I would like to do at least 4 to 5 miles an hour. It would make things go a little bit quicker here. But we will go ahead, let him continue doing his thing, and we will continue our tillage here. Alrighty guys, we are all done our tillage here with this final pass. Go ahead, get this thing folded up here. I think we're going to leave this tractor right up here in this field for right now. We will get it serviced and cleaned up in our next episode here. Go ahead and leave it right here. So take a look here at our menu. So our combine is still going to town over there. Only a little over half of the field left there. Like I said, in our next episode, we'll probably switch the header out so that he can hopefully knock those acres out a little bit quicker there. But all of our tillage is done here on field 69 and 70. These green strips you see here are soybeans that are still growing. We're going to harvest those and immediately sell them as well. I think field 71, 39, and 38 here, once we are done harvesting, we'll probably leave those to do some fall tillage. So in our next episode, like I said, we'll switch the header out, continue our harvest here on field 38, get that all wrapped up, and then I think the game plan is this large section right here, and the same thing with this large section right here. This is all grass. We are going to do a huge hay operation here, and we are going to probably store, I'd say, 3 trailer fulls of hay bales in our barn here for our dairy cows, and I think everything else we are going to sell to make some extra cash around the farm. Also, we may end up picking up a contract or 2 in our next episode, but I think that is going to be it for episode 3, guys. We look forward to seeing you in the next one. Jenkins Family Farms, out.